Wow, it's been a long time. Yeah, it's been 4 years. I'm back, guys, and it feels good. Yeah, I'm making this video because I want to explain what's been going on and where I've been and what drove me to ultimately come back. This is going to be hopefully not too long of a video, but I do want to explain why I stopped, what's happened since I've stopped, and what made me want to start doing this again randomly. Lots of cool reasons. So yeah, I'm gonna zoom in, we'll do a little heart to heart, we'll talk about everything that's been going on and what drove me to come back to the cube, man. All right, so let's get into it. So as I'm making this video, I'm currently in Carmichael, California, the city of my birth actually. And a lot has happened to get me to this point. If any of you are subscribed to my main channel, MyCuberVinnie, you might have known what I've been up to the past couple of years, and you might have seen what I've been up to and seen what's happened in my life, and you might have a better insight of what's been going on, but I'm gonna share with any of my new subscribers, any of the old ones that haven't seen these videos in so long. I'm gonna explain to you guys what's been going on. So when I was living in San Francisco, I started this YouTube channel and I called it KarmaCubing. I had a little brand back in the day. This is the old logo, Karma 5 panels. And it was a skate company, clothing company, and I was hoping to expand it and make it a real thing. I handmade hats. So I thought it'd be cool to like incorporate that into my cubing brand too. Karma Clothes, KarmaCubing. And this is what the logo became. And I was super into making things and I loved making the hats. So I thought I definitely want to like start a cubing channel. I don't know what name to call it, so I'm gonna call it KarmaCubing. That became a thing. As of today, Karma isn't really, I'm not really doing anything with Karma anymore, which is why you probably are seeing the name of this channel is MyCuberVinnie. I thought that'd be a clever name, a little spin off my cousin Vinny. So as a lot of you guys know, since 2014, I've been going by MyCuberVinnie as my artist name, my rapper name, my overall creative persona. And I thought, my main channel is MyCuberVinnie. I had MyCuberVinnie Gaming for a little bit. I'll talk about that. So I thought, screw it, MyCuberVinnie. Like I'm a cuber, name's Vinny. So, well, my name's Anthony, but middle name's Vincent. So those last few videos I made, there was the Guess the Cube video, the Race of the Randoms with Graham Siggins. Love that dude. We're still friends to this day. I definitely will do some videos with him in the future. Oh yeah, there was an unboxing video with my ex-girlfriend. Okay, so that's a whole thing. I was with this girl for about almost 2 years when I lived in San Francisco, and yeah, we loved each other, but it was an extremely abusive relationship. Abusive to me, I was the one receiving the abuse, and I'd never really shared that with anyone. Obviously I'm not gonna make videos about it, but yeah, it got really bad. I ended up running away. I moved back to West Virginia, which was a huge defeat for me because I wanted so bad to escape from West Virginia. So I ended up doing the East Coast Slow and Steady, or I think that's what it was called, I don't remember, but the competition in 2018, I was wearing the red flannel, and then a unboxing video of a $10 mystery cube. That was my last video, and to be honest, it was my last video because I was kind of really depressed, just from that is like a really loud helicopter. Any minute now.
12 seconds later.
There's a president in town or something? There's like 10 of those things. All right, thanks helicopters for ruining my train of thought. Basically I was really depressed and it got hard to stay motivated. I was just sad and I felt like I lost, and being back in West Virginia sucked. But yeah, it got hard to make cubing videos, it got hard to do other stuff, but I kept making music and I kept skating, which is good. I ended up moving back to California, moving back to Sacramento, I've been here since then. But that's not the end of the story. Literally 2 months after I moved back, I got diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, which is really unfortunate, but it's been almost 4 years since the diagnosis, and I've learned a lot about myself, and I'm continuing to stay as healthy as I can, and I'm doing really well, I think, with maintaining the disease and maintaining my physicality. I had a flare-up a couple months ago in February, which really was hard, physically and emotionally, and it sucked. I'm still fighting, I'm still feeling good, I still feel like my old self pretty much, but I was still solving cubes as much as I could. Like, I would pick up a cube every now and then and play with it. I think the last competition I went to was in 2019 with Graham Siggins, and I made a video of that on my main channel. Obviously, the reason I didn't do cubing as much is because of the pandemic. I'm sure a lot of you guys experienced that as well. Competitions were non-existent and I loved going to comps. So I felt no reason to really practice. I just would pick up a cube every now and then if I was bored or just felt like playing with one. I don't think I had bought a new cube since that unboxing video of this cube right here, actually. Yeah, so I hadn't bought a cube. I hadn't really been motivated to touch a cube. And eventually I just stopped telling people. People didn't know I cubed. Like, people didn't know I cubed until like a year after knowing me. That's how rare I cubed. Okay, so fast forward after the MS, it's now 2021 and I'm building a skate park with the boys. And that pretty much took over everything. I stopped cubing, I stopped rock climbing, I stopped making music, I stopped doing anything. Like, that's not true, I kept making music. I made an album. But from 2021 until just a couple weeks ago, I hadn't touched a cube. And late 2021, I got really depressed and the depression kicked in. It's a really bad side effect of the MS. It's one of the biggest side effects for me. Yeah, I had no motivation to do anything. Definitely not cube. I didn't want to touch a cube. There was a part of me that cubing made me kind of sad because it reminded me of my youth. I will definitely make a video about this topic I'm about to say, but cubing kept me alive when I was young. It was a friend I didn't have. I want to make a video dedicated to that, why cubing saved my life. Yeah, it reminded me of being a kid, being lonely, and when I was a kid, I'd play with these in social settings when I was uncomfortable. So as an adult, like, I didn't want to resort to relying on this when I was uncomfortable. I wanted to try to overcome the uncomfortability instead of like escaping into this cube, disassociating into this and not paying attention to anything else, because I did that a lot when I was a kid, a lot. It's one of those things where it doesn't serve you as an adult. It doesn't serve you when you're older and you need to survive in the world. Anyway, been getting help, been seeing a therapist, started taking some antidepressant meds, but there's my laundry. So 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, I released a song called 13 More Years, and it's pretty much a song about West Virginia, a song about 13 years of being sad and depressed, and also 13 years of cubing. I don't really say that in the song, but it's 13 years of using these to escape sadness. And I used the cube as the single cover. So in the picture it says, you kept me alive, but you aren't helping me anymore, or something like that. Yeah, I made that album cover and I said, whoa, like, it's amazing how much these cubes have helped me. And I don't want them to be a crutch anymore. I want to practice these and enjoy them and like have fun doing them instead of it being like an escape from pain. I want it to be an adventure into fun and creativity and experimentation and reliving the good parts about my childhood. So I picked it back up again and I've been cubing for the past month, like super hard. So I bought the 5x5 and MGC 5x5, my first new cube in over 4 years. And man, it's a good cube. And I just started solving all my old puzzles again and started experimenting with what cubes I liked. And this is gonna be a video I'm gonna make also in the next couple weeks, but I made 4 cuboids from scratch out of epoxy sculpt. And it's something I've been wanting to do since I was a kid, and by God, I did it. And I'm so proud of myself. I always have wanted to make cuboids. Yeah, it's a childhood goal I had. I've always wanted to make cubes, make different puzzles that worked, and finally did it. Huge step in the right direction for cubing for me. This made me realize that cubing could be fun, cubing could be creative. And I think that's kind of what pushed me into wanting to make this channel again. Honestly, I'm not doing it for anyone else other than me, and I think that's what I'm supposed to do. I kind of want to use this channel as just a documentation of this fun hobby that I've had for so long. And I have all these crazy ideas and I want to just make some cool videos. I'm really intrigued by the history of cubing. Like, I love looking back on my old videos and seeing how far cubing technology has come. Back in the day when we had Rubik's brand, Alpha 1, Type F2, Ghost Hand 2, like all those cubes, those old cubes that were all we had, and they were so bad and they popped and locked up, but people were still breaking records with those old cubes. And I love that, and I wish I had all those old cubes still, because I don't know, it's kind of cool to just think about like the stuff, they don't sell these anymore, and these are rare cubes. So, okay, I'm going on a tangent. So basically, I'm back and I'm feeling good. I want to make some videos. I'm thinking I want to have a theme on this channel. I want it to be centered around creativity, and I want it to be centered around growth and history and all kinds of cool things. So I'm not sure yet what it's going to be, but those are kind of the things I'm thinking about. Creativity, making puzzles, making things, making the I probably shouldn't go too into depth because I don't want to gave away my ideas, but that's the whole thing I want to explain. I want to make puzzle videos, tutorial videos. I want to make archive videos going back into my old cubing videos where I like just watch old videos I used to make when I was a kid on my main channel and just relive them and share them with you guys, because it's kind of cool to like see what cubing used to be and see how far we've come. Also, I want to do, what's the word? Not a refurbish, overhaul? Restoration? Yeah, I guess restoration. Hey, give me one sec. I'm in my bedroom now, but you can't see me. I was thinking it'd be cool to make restoration videos of the old cubes that I have that are gunky and dusty and crusty, and restoring them and trying to get them back to their original glory. This is my Zanshi from 2011 or 12, and this cube was the cube. And it still has the original stickers, I think except the blue side. I replaced the blue because it was destroyed. But yeah, it's still like my original cube. It still has the Lubix in it. Just let that sink in for a second. Lubix doesn't even exist anymore. This cube's old. I want to clean the Lubix out. I want to get it back to its glory, get rid of that gumminess and bring it back to a really solid cube. I have all kinds of old cubes in my collection that I would love to go back and make restoration videos, just kind of to relive the past a little bit. But at the same time, I want to look to the future. I want to practice blind solving. I want to practice big cubes. I want to get sub 10. My whole life I've been wanting to get sub 10, and I think I can do it. I'm averaging around 14 right now, just after like 3 years of not touching a cube. But I've gotten a couple 10s in the past couple weeks, so I think I can get sub 10 eventually. I want to do multi-blinds. I want to meet up with old cuber friends like Graham. Old cuber friend. I don't really have cuber friends, but that's okay. I want to meet up with Graham and make videos with him. I want to make new friends, and yeah, I want to like start doing this again. This is so fun. I don't want to take it seriously. I don't care if I get however many subscribers. I'm just doing this for me, and I think that's what I have to do. Because when I'm older, I want to look back on things that made me happy and feel good that I did things I wanted to do, and I didn't set limits on myself because I thought it'd be stupid or thought no one would watch it. I don't care. I'm doing this for me. So that's where we're at, guys. Welcome back. It feels good to be back. MyCuberVinnie. I think that's a cool name, and I'm gonna stick with it. And there are gonna be a lot of cool videos to come, guys. Yeah, that's it. I look forward to restarting this adventure with you guys. Thank you so much, and I'm excited. Looking forward to this. Enjoy. I'll see you in the next couple videos. Later.